away from children. And it's kind of like we are either in an episode of The Twilight Zone or Black Mirror, whereby we thought all these things, and then one day we woke up and all of a sudden you like open Postmates and it says Black restaurants that you can support, or you turn on the television and it's like Black Lives Matter across your Prime account, and then like the first row is all of these movies that have Black people in it, like all the things that we have been, I don't know, thinking about for a long time. So it's a lot of emotions, and it's almost like we've been like literally gaslit like this whole time. I think that's something for us to talk about, because I think there's a lot of teachers, there's a lot of principals, there are a lot of people that are in school districts and school systems right now that have said, I don't ever feel like what I'm saying is brand new. There are people that know this better than I do, that have been doing this work longer and just as long, and maybe even less time than I have, that know the things that we speak about. And all of a sudden it's just like, whoa, we've been saying this forever. So right now, actually, I don't have time to talk to you. So don't send me a letter. Don't ask me how I'm doing. I mean, unless you're Black or brown, but the rest of you, white folks, I can't right now, right? So this week was a lot.
Because when we talk about cultural competence, like it becomes such a buzzword that people focus on the instruction being culturally connected, not understanding. You need to understand the culture that you're stepping into. Who are those children? What are their stories? What is the makeup of the neighborhood that they come from? What's the history of that place, right? I'm actually the new teachers who think that they doing a lot. I'm like, let me tell you what happened in the past 5 years before you got here. How much has changed? Let me tell you 10 years. Let me tell you 15 years. It's constantly changing. And so the question becomes, what are we really preparing the kids for?
Yes.
Wasting their time is what we're doing. Preparing them for nothing. We wasting time. We are absolutely wasting time. We think about the amount of downtime that most kids have when they are like spaced out and not learning anything that's transferable. It's simple.
Oof. That's the $1 million question. What I can say is I've had to take a stand actually and say to myself and to my colleagues that, you know, as a Black man and all of us Black men that are working in this space, you know, we are trying to pour all that we can into our children, especially our Black boys. And, you know, seeing what's been happening, the rage, the anger, the outpour for justice, for just safety, just for acknowledgement that we see, that I see our Black boys going through in the neighborhoods where the support for them is oftentimes the least, has created sometimes emotions that I can't even understand. Like, I don't live in that particular neighborhood. Like, why am I feeling that pain? But there's a connectivity between us. And I really feel, and Verta mentioned this, we talked about the ancestors are looking through our eyes. And this is a moment for us to seize. This is a rebirth of the energy that got us through all that has been gotten through for us. We've already survived. It is now time for us to thrive.